So, I'm doing a video now because, yeah, my streaming device was taken away from me, because of course it was, but, you know, that's fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through my sketchbooks, as it stands from 2017, roughly about that time, to now, and just, you know, show you guys the art progression and the stupid shit that I've drawn. But, we've got the first, ignore that, the first sketchbook right here. It's called Garbage Doodle Book from 2017. First drawing is some dumb shit that I don't know what I was doing for. But we'll flip through them and I'll find like actual art and not just garbage. Oh, here's a half decent one. Here's a Deadpool I drew coming over from England when I was driving across Canada. I did this in the car. It's not exactly the perfect proportions or anything, but, you know, I just like it. You know, it's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. Here's one that I did for my cousin in 2017. You'll notice that it's, well, it's garbage. Let's say that. Let's just start off the bat. It's not that good. It's colourful, but that's just because he said he wanted it to be colourful. I'm just flicking through, trying to see the... Oh, another one I did for my cousin, which was ages ago, before I knew how to draw both people and cybernetics. So that was interesting. You just keep flipping through, trying to find some decent ones, because half of these are fucking garbage. Like, for instance, like, look at this. What is this? This is... No. We'll just keep looking through. We got, like, really garbage Captain America from the Secret Wars timeline. We got some of my own older characters, which I just can't draw. Some really garbage Unity Squad drawing. Oh my god, what is this? Oh my god, what is this? I'm not actually too upset about this one. It's, like, an attempt to do that one Fortnite character, but, like, make it cooler. It didn't work, but I like the beard and all that sort of stuff, so, you know, that was pretty cool, at least. I named it Harbinger instead of Ragnarok. I used to do a lot of SpongeBob doodles, like Mr. Krabs here. I have one on my wall that's Patrick and Plankton together, and I basically just took pictures of, like... I took pictures of the screen when watching SpongeBob, and I just drew those, because why not? And... the only other good piece of art was a piece of art I did in art class, which is this one, and it's not great, but it's better than pretty much everything else in the sketchbook, pretty much. And that's the first sketchbook done. That's Garbage Doodles, version 1. Let's see if I can find... Here's another one, random art. Oh god, my progression from this has been extreme. This is just, oh, fucking hell. Oh god, I mean... like, the positions are getting different, but the bodies and frames and everything is just not good. Wow. The original design for my main character. So it's gone from this to this now, or, well, it's actually evolved even past that now. I can't find directly any art right now to show that off, but yeah, this was his original design. Oh my god. Just a big version of one of my characters, some random doodles that aren't very good. Oh, I was told to design a group of Dungeons & Dragons characters, so let me give you some context. This one is me, this one's my friend Andrew, who's like a knight, whatever. This one's my friend Isaiah, this is my friend Dom, this is my friend Leo. Our characters were overpowered, but hilarious as well, because I made my friend Leo stab himself in the chest. Here's a really super old design of one of my old characters, but the one thing I do like about this is the eye. I just like the fade that I did for the eye. And it's one of the things I liked about this kind of drawing. Some garbage. The original design of Fury, who now looks like this. Things have changed quite a bit since my style has changed. But, you know, there's a lot of art that I've never shown on my Instagram, which has a lot of art and that kind of stuff. Then we have eye practice. Just to clarify, these aren't me. These aren't me. These are my friend Alex, who's much better at eyes than I am. These were my old eye designs, and I have my fades and stuff that I used to do. I can do way more now. Which is good. Really good. Here's like a group drawing of 3 of them. So that's Pessimism, Optimism, and Fury. Yeah, I'm not really creative with character names, not gonna lie. Then we got Tranquility. His original design. It doesn't look anything like this now. I don't have a drawing of him, but it doesn't look like that now. His drawing style, my style of that has changed. Some random doodles. This was my first attempt to return to like anime style. If I like zoom in, you can see like the facial features and whatever, but I just didn't stick with this kind of anime. It's just, I just wasn't good at body. I really wasn't. I didn't have like the proportions and that kind of thing right. And then I think everything else in here is garbage. Yeah, this has just got my, one of my OCs, which is called Hazard in here. And that's one that I borrowed, not borrowed, one that I got from my friend. And that's it for that sketchbook. I have a lot of sketchbooks. Alright, let's clarify that now. We got this piece of crap sketchbook that I had. I'm kind of proud of this one. I did like a piece of Dragon Ball, where it's like a suggestion piece. So this is pretty cool. Minimalistic, I think it's called. I don't know. I got told it looked good, so I just thought, fuck it, I'll include it. The redraw of the original design of my character Shift. Bruh, what is this? This is trash. This is trash, bro. Oh my god, this is trash. I learned how to speak Minecraft enchantment tables, so that was interesting. This sketchbook's mostly just random ass doodles and stupid stuff. There's occasions where things get like semi-decent, I guess. I tried to do like a big portfolio with a bunch of characters in it, but I stopped when I got to Tranquility because I was like, I don't like it. It's so difficult to draw Tranquility. Oh, then there's 2 original characters here. So here's my original design for one of my characters called Findle. And then here's one of my characters called Numb. This was just a random practice drawing that I tried to do, and it looks terrible because the proportions are off. I started getting better at proportions around this time. As you can see, like the body's starting to take shape a bit more. There's a bit more definition and muscle and that kind of thing. It still wasn't great, but it was better than it was. Then we flip to the next page. I don't know what this was. This was like more attempts at like muscle and body design and that kind of thing. I also tried to make a Goku copycat, because why not? I'm actually quite proud of this page. This page is off of a game called Dauntless that I tried to do. So this is called Rift Stalker, and this is Boreas, and I just like these, because these are my first like proper, I don't know, kind of like monster attempts? I don't know if you can call it that. My attempt at doing like monster art. Oh, okay, so here we go. I've started getting body proportions semi-decent. So now I've got this one as one of my other characters. It's semi-decent. It's not, like, obviously not as detailed as I can do now, but it's back then, when I wasn't good at art at all, that was like me saying, wow, I'm proud of myself. Garbage, shit. Oh, here's the human versions of one of my characters, Kanji, who ironically, I have here. So here's his regular version, there's the human version of Kanji. Kanji and Koji. Yeah. Oh, I knocked the camera. That sucks. Kanji and Koji. I tried to do like Darby's eye from like My Hero Academia, and I think I got some shading right on it. Let me see if you can get the light on it. But yeah, so I got Darby's eye done pretty well. Yeah, there we go. Just trying to keep some lighting up, you know what I mean? I don't think I drew anything else of like major value. Oh, never mind. I found one. So this is a dragon that I drew, which is quite cool, I think. I don't do this kind of art much. I'm not very good in terms of dragons, but I definitely like the horns and like the teeth and everything. It was the closest I could get to like semi-decent dragon art. I'm not very good at dragons. I did another attempt at a dragon by drawing off of Google. I just didn't do it very well. Oh, here's one of my characters, Scorch, and this is the first time like I got like body proportions and shading right at the same time. It's just not as good as it could have been. There's still too much like bulkiness, not bulkiness, too much thin and too much like not well built enough. Let's just say that, not built enough. There's a drawing of one of my characters called Outcast, and there's one of my friend's characters. If I could actually show you, let me just take this up. This is Outcast. That's what he looks like normally. I've also got like all of these up here, but I'm not not gonna go over those because I don't need to, and I don't want to spend too much time here. I've already done 10 minutes, and I've only done 2 sketchbooks out of like 7, you know. And then the rest of it's pretty much empty. Oh, actually, no, it's not. We got this one, which was like based off of a World of Warcraft character that I had called Tadashi. I'm never drawing this character again because he's just too bulky. He's a grayscale drawing of some of my other characters. Well, not some of my characters. So this is my character, Findle. Then this is my friend Alex's character, Denali, in my style. This one's my friend Rose's character, Roki, in my style. And this is my friend Dylan's character, Leshen, in my style. I just wanted to do that. Some random path doodles, some more random path doodles. Oh, okay, so my current eye style, which has changed a decent bit from what it was, but now I have got shaping and that kind of stuff. I practice. Then we've got one of Path's current designs, which I really like. It's one of my favourites of him. Just the shading and the personality on it. I don't know why. I also put a bit of a description up here as to what it was. Nothing of interest there. Oh, and I've got a few, not like some art requests or some trades. So this is one I did for my friend Rose. One I did for, this is on my Instagram. Then one I did for Griffin Writer, which is of Blitz, which their character Blitz, which I really like. Oh, one I did for Valentine's, like a Valentine's Day Secret Santa kind of thing, just in here. This is definitely not one of my best sketchbooks. The paper is very, very thin. This one's also on my Instagram for a random thing in the corner. I like this drawing. I just like the style of it. I don't know. Is it weird to like my own art? I think it is. I don't know. And then this is one I did for someone called Jenna, who's my girlfriend, and yeah. I think it's the last one in this sketchbook, to be honest. Yeah, I haven't done anything else in that sketchbook. I need to just, let me just grab another sketchbook. Alright, this book is just filled with garbage reference sheets. You don't need to see that. Alright, so now we're moving on to some of the more recent stuff. Now you're going to look at this and think, what the hell is this? And then I'm going to flip the page and we're going to see Errol. These are a bunch of things I did for people on Reddit. Errol, Sim, which I've got on my Instagram too. One for Setfi. One of my characters, Warren, who's actually Buckle. It's a weird story. One I did also on my Instagram, Leanne. So this is just like a request kind of thing, Cotton. This one I actually really like. This one for, I don't remember who these are for half the time. This one was for my friend Sunita, Melted Sunita. We did a trade a while back, and here's the finished product of it. I'm trying to remember the people that I'm doing it for. This one was for a person called Small, or Crinkle Cut Christ, or however you want to say it. And then this one was for my friend Infected, of their character. I have not drawn in this sketchbook past that point. I've got a full sketchbook here, and yeah, I just bought multiple sketchbooks. I don't know why I do that, but I do. And then we move on to what is possibly my favourite sketchbook out of all of them. The Path and Sprocket one, because this one is what I use specifically for my characters, Path and Sprocket. I have a comic that I haven't finished because I'm lazy and I can't be bothered to draw them. We have Path without his armor and, you know, just without all of his technical stuff. Because I decided, hey, you know, it'd be fun, let's just, you know, terrify people. I have a short list of a few of my characters, but I don't have all of them here, obviously. I have Sprocket and some of his family, so here's Sprocket. Here's, fuck, I gotta look. This is Cozy. Cozy is one of his, like, bad brothers. And this one is Cordin. And it's spelt weirdly, like Cordine, but it's actually Cordin. And he is, like, he's like the silent but deadly kind of guy. I got convinced to do a female version of Path, so I did, and yeah, this is on my Instagram too. I don't know how to draw female, so I just kind of went with a bit busty. Here's like the start of another 4 characters kind of thing for Path. I've got a bunch, you know, fuck it. I got a bunch of them up here, so all the different anime styles up here, right? And I'll list them if you want. So we got Demon Slayer, Boruto, Seven Deadly Sins, Hunter x Hunter, Attack on Titan, Soul Eater, My Hero Academia, Dragon Ball, One Punch Man, Doctor Stone, One Piece, Black Butler, Beyblade, Death Note, Yu-Gi-Oh! Haiku, Disaster's Life of Psyche K, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Baki, Golden Slayer, Pokemon, Fairy Tail, Black Clover, Naruto, Food Wars, Sword Art Online, Tokyo Ghoul, and Akira. That was a mouthful. And then the next ones that I'm going to be doing is this one, which is Fire Force. Then I'm going to do Mob Psycho 100, Neon Genesis Evangelion, and at that time I got reincarnated as a slime. I'm excited for that one because that one's going to be funny. Like, that's going to be funny. Then we've got this one. Now, bear in mind, I got told to do this, but, you know, here's one of Sprocket because, yeah, I don't know why. I don't do NSFW art. I'm clarifying this now. Here's a sketch I haven't finished of, like, Path getting, like, hacked, I guess? I don't know. And then we've got, oh, scary. We've got the Dark Path timeline, if I can turn the page. We've got Dark Path timeline where he was forced to kill Kerry, who is his girlfriend in this timeline. He's also being forced to kill a bunch of people, but, you know, whatever. Here's Path in his first full body ever. I've not drawn Path a full body, other than this one. Because I'm terrified of legs, because they're just the bane of my existence. They are, for some reason. I can only really do half body. Then here's Sprocket taking a sip of his pineapple juice, which he adores. He loves pineapple juice, and so do I. Pineapple juice is so good. Oh my god. Delicious. Then Path hugging these guys. So this is Sprocket's girlfriend in the normal timeline. Part of his doesn't have a girlfriend in a normal timeline because, of course, he doesn't, because that would be awkward. He is the big awkward boy. He's, you know, just shy as all hell and that kind of stuff, but, you know, whatever. Oh, a piece I did for my friend Scribe for his birthday. Sprocket. Just Sprocket. There's nothing really much else I can say. But as you can see, I'm getting better as time goes by at, like, positioning and positioning and structure and, like, you know, that kind of thing. So the muscles and that kind of stuff. Then I finished this one particular scene on this whole page because I'm lazy to finish the rest of the comic. Can't be bothered, basically. Here's a quick sketch of Path and Dark Path together, and there are legs, but you see why I still hate legs? I don't like legs. I like legs on people in real life, but not in drawing. I can't draw legs. Here's Sprocket's brother, Camo, twin brother. He's a yokai. He can shapeshift. It's a long story. I can't be bothered to explain. Here's like a sketch or a work in progress of like a Dark Path broken or defeated kind of thing. I just thought it'd be interesting to draw. I thought it'd be funny. But shit. I can't. I don't like this timeline. This timeline like breaks me a little bit because I love Path and the character and his he's just my character, I guess. Then we got the Attack on Titan piece of Path and Sprocket together on the same page, which is rare, or if it's done, it's like usually not like this kind of stuff. And then we have Sprocket not giving a fuck because, you know, why would he give a fuck? And then we've got this. This is basically what's left of all that sort of stuff. What else is there? Oh yeah, there's another sketchbook over here. I forgot. Jesus, it's been 20 minutes. Alright, this one's almost done though, so this sketchbook's almost done. So we'll go back to the start. We got some armor designs and such. Some garbage. Oh, big red dragon. This is like one of my favorite dragon drawings. Personally, I'm not a big fan of the proportioning that I did, but, you know, whatever. Some old art, some really old art. This is just some doodles that I did in science class. I got bored one day. I'm actually alright at drawing tentacles and that kind of stuff. Don't get any ideas. Don't get any ideas at all. You know that thought you were just thinking? Don't think it. Okay? Good. Just making sure. Because if you think a thought that you're not supposed to be thinking, then I have a problem. Okay? We're not going to do that. Storyboard for my socials class, because I couldn't be bothered to get my book out. portfolio front cover that I'm not ever going to finish because it's garbage. Just some practice. My friend Alex was trying to like run me through how to draw legs and that kind of stuff. So these ones, the actual good looking ones, the ones that Alex drew. In fact, all of this is what Alex drew. And this is the character that I drew, just some sketching and that kind of stuff. It's good to have some practice and just to see how it works, because I can't draw this kind of art, but Alex is really good at it, so I'm just like, oh, I can learn something. Really edgy sketch of an alleyway with someone in it. I wasn't very keen on doing that, but whatever. Poor attempt at another dragon. I just couldn't be bothered to finish. More garbage. Like, I haven't even filled this page. It's literally one thing. Here's something I did with my friend D. It's not very good. I could have done so much better, but back then I really wasn't good at art that much. Same thing with this one. I just wanted some sort of positioning and that kind of stuff. I don't know what this page is. Like, this is just some random shit that I tried and it just didn't turn out well. Oh, if you're wondering where this idea came from, I was talking to my friends and they said, oh, well, we were thinking about like going through our sketchbooks and seeing like our progression. I was like, hey, you know what? Let's record that and make people watch it, because people obviously want to watch my shit art go through the screen. Some muscle. This is actually where I start to learn muscle definition and that kind of thing. So I learned muscle practice from some references that I took, which was nice. Just a random drawing of path. So, you know, that was fun. More explanations of, like, Path's tech and that kind of stuff. I'm not going to read through it because you don't need to know. But I'll give you an example. For the mask, it's a 3D biometric HUD with night vision thermal optic camera, bulletproof... Oh, my fucking English. Bulletproof plexiglass and face tracking sensor, built-in criminal database, heartbeat sensor, and facial emotional mimic. So basically, if he has an emotion on the rest of his face, it will mimic onto his helmet. I'm a nerd, okay? I know these things. I'm a nerd. Then there's a drawing of Path, which was, I think is on my Instagram, I'm not sure. I just learned a bit of shading and some body positioning, I guess. This is one of my least favourite drawings of Path. One of my least favourite. You might think it's one of my favourites. It's not, because I just hate the fucking head. Like, as you can see, if I go in close, the head is just not in the right place at all. And I'm just not a big fan of this particular Path design. I redesigned him, obviously. Literally a page later, I redesigned him like this. That arm is not supposed to be there. That's just an illusion thing. But, you know, he was testing it out. Pessimism. His Forest of White Moon design. If you don't know what Forest of White Moon is, it's a book that I'm writing right now. I'm not done. I'm nowhere near done. I'm not going to be done. It's just going to be, you know. I plan on being done soon. I'm just writing it and I'm having trouble and that kind of stuff. We have Leafeon. This is where I started getting a bit better in terms of, like, facial things, like body positioning and facial features and that kind of stuff. Here's something I did with my friend. She said she wanted like a mix of Houndoom and another character. I think it was like Zigzagoon. Zigzagoon and Houndoom. So that was cool. Here's a art request, which I don't like because the sword is too curved and the arm is not in the right place. It's too big. Oh god, and this is too far out here. I've learned these things now, but these are from a while ago. Here's a character from my friend who I drew as a Dragon Ball character, as Goku, basically, from Dragon Ball. Because I started really developing the anime style around this time. I really started developing it, so I tried to, like, experiment. Same thing with this one, with Aspen for Rose, or Shibe Kin. I can't pronounce the fucking name. I want to, but I can't. If you're wondering why my room is so bland, there's only a Star Wars poster there. It's just because I got bored. Here's another request that I did. Again, I just decided to do it like that. Same thing, I got Jolteon here, you know. I really still don't like legs. These are too long and these are too short, but overlook that, please. Please. Then there's a Path and Sprocket one that I did. This is his entire personality. He's just done with Path's shit. And it might look like they're the same height. Path is 9'1" and he's 5 foot tall. He's just closer. I need to clarify that now because I am not good at drawing exact height. So let me just I'm getting a phone call, but we can deal with that in a minute. Is Flareon. I'm actually really proud of this one. I love the facial expression and the body position from like the curve and everything. The ears are where I get a problem because they're just not in the right place. Again. Oh yeah, here's the Path versus Sprocket arm wrestling. I never did them in this position before, and I definitely never did a backside of Path, but I just assumed that's what it would look like. I don't even know. It's my own character, and I don't know. I have a feeling that a lot of people feel like that, but yeah, so I'd have to figure that out. And then Sprocket was using like a type of technological arm. He doesn't actually have that, as you've probably seen from other arts so far. Peace of my friend that I did this for, Berry. Another request that I did. I was really starting to get the positioning right and like the structure of the body and everything, shoulders down and everything. I still suck at legs. I can't do legs. Legs is where it just falls apart. Another request. It's on my Instagram. I tried to draw a character from Dauntless, not a character, like a behemoth from Dauntless, the Boreas that you saw earlier, as like a human or like humanoid. Turns out I'm not very good at more bulky pieces, I guess. Here's a more recent request for someone, or let's say it's just part of an art trade. And then here's another one of an art trade, which is from my friend D. You know, the one I did before that was terrible. Yeah, this is the updated version of that. And this is the last drawing of the video, I think. And this is of my friend, of my character for a voice acting thing that I'm doing, called For a Prize of Fire. And this is my character, Bentley, in my style. It doesn't quite look like this normally, obviously. My design is very different from their design and everything, but yeah, I am just like... Let me just grab a picture. This is way back, before I left England, right? This is years ago. This is what it used to look like. Just gonna let that sink in. This is like 4 years ago? 4 years ago? Something like that. Yeah. No, I'm joking. I'm not that crazy. I'm not that crazy. Well, I am, but I'm not. Do we have anything else? Anything else I can show? Maybe this, like an old sketchbook, but there's nothing but like really old kind of shit drawings in it. What is this, boy? This is like 4 years ago too. This is the same time I drew the other one. Yeah, pretty much everything is garbage. Here's another character called Mars that I had. And just to clarify, this is the precursor to Path's arm. I'm just saying, this is where I started for Path. It's just, oh god, it's not good. I'm just so glad I've gotten better. Like, here's an old Iron Man one that wasn't too bad. It's still garbage, but it wasn't that bad. And that's it. That's all that's in here. That's it. That's it. These are just old sketchbooks. Old. I have other art that's probably laying around somewhere. And like this one is just sitting here as like a Path badge or whatever. I have a lot of art over there where my friends have drawn stuff for me and I put it up because I was like, wow, that's really good. Really good. Really good. Like here, like this is my friend Rose's like chibi art of her character, Roki. But I just love the fact that I can get better and the fact that I have gotten better because there's no way I could have drawn this a year ago. The way I draw now, I couldn't have drawn a year ago. I have progressed so much and I'm proud of myself. And I didn't want this video to be a flex or anything. I'm just showing off a little bit because I love my art now. I mean, I don't. A lot of the time I find it to be kind of shit still. Like if I take my camera and I point it up here, I look at that. That was recent, but the muscles are wrong and the body position is wrong and everything. But it was a quick sketch, you know. And then there's this one up here, which is nice as well. All of these, which are from like 2 years ago, they're quite nice. But I did those from references and stuff. I could not live without references, like position references and that kind of stuff. If you want to learn to draw, just find a position online, go online, search up body positions, and it will give you a bunch of positions you can learn to draw in. Eventually you'll develop a style or something, and you'll develop like characterizations, and you'll just pick a design, make a character. I have like fucking 500, no, maybe not that much, but I have so many OCs, like 200 OCs, something like that, and I don't draw half of them. Like half of them I don't even draw because they're just like so repetitive and consistent. They're just different designs of basically the same character and the same race and everything, and it's just not my style. But even a year ago, let me just show you, even like half a year ago, 6 months, this was my old Sprocket design. This was my old like character of Sprocket. And now we take a look at my current one, and it's just different. It's new. It's not new, but it's just, I can't believe how far I've come. I cannot believe how far I've come. And I want to keep getting better. I do. There's no way I can't just stop, you know? So I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you did watch this far, that is. I doubt it. But if you did, thank you very much. If you did watch this far, leave a comment saying, like, I don't know, fucking banana or something, I don't know. And I will hopefully be able to back up and streaming tomorrow, because tomorrow is a Friday, and I always stream on Fridays. It's much easier. I can stream on Saturday and Sunday too, but definitely streaming tomorrow. I'm so sorry I couldn't stream today, for those who were waiting for it. And I really hope you enjoyed this video and you've gotten inspired or something. If you want to draw, do it. Just draw, please. It's so much fun. It gets you through. It gets me through a lot of shit. And like, I just fucking hell. It's so good. It's such a good vent. You know what I mean? Like an outlet. And you can just blow stuff up. It's nice. It really is. But yeah. So I will see you guys all in the next video, or whenever I stream. I'll speak to you guys then. And thank you for watching. So thanks for watching, guys. Bye.